Well, today is that special day when we honor the most important women in our life, Mom. The story of one mother carrying a child with a disorder where most major portions of their brain are not functional or always developed, and this disorder is always fatal. MTN's Dennis Carlson goes on special assignment with Maria and learns about her tough decision made with her daughter, Kristen.
And something inside this mother's tuition said something's wrong.
A quiet ceremony outside Livingston. Maria LaFawn dedicates a memorial to her daughter Christina, laid to rest 20 years ago. November 9, 1992 was the day Maria discovered that the daughter she was carrying had a rare condition called Anencephaly.
Our neurotube, which becomes our spinal column, 21 to 28 days after conception, it comes to a full close. If it doesn't close all the way up at the top, at the neck, then you have varying degrees of anencephaly.
After a series of tests, Maria was faced with a decision no parent should ever have to make: induce labor immediately or carry to term. Her due date, Mother's Day, 1993.
They said Christina will die shortly before, during, or after her birth.
And this is Christina Marie, right in here.
For Maria, her decision was based on her faith and her Montana heritage.
But she had a heartbeat. What's important to you? What can you live with? What can you not live with? Personally, Montanans are pioneers. We're adapters.
Maria spent the rest of her pregnancy planning a birth and a funeral at the same time.
And when you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with death, you really get to know death. And then you learn not to be afraid of it.
Then, on May 10, 1993, the day after Mother's Day, following a 12-hour labor, Maria gave birth to her daughter. She lived for 9 minutes.
You never get over losing a child.
20 years later, looking back on a no-win situation, Maria says she now finds hope and healing. It's a message she wants to share with others.
When you're in the dark, or you feel like your life is in the dark, there's a candle. It's just you may have to light it. And this is my way of lighting a candle to show others, I've been there, and I can show you a way out.
Reporting from Livingston, Dennis Carlson, MTN News.
And today you can find support groups available for women facing the same sort of decision as Maria. You can find that information available on our websites at kbzk and kxlf.com. Well, this story has two names to it, Christina's and the name of a son who Maria miscarried later in 1993, Christian Paul. Tom Olson of Bozeman Granite Works engraved the stone, which includes new high-tech application, a QR code. Scan the code with a smartphone and you'll be taken to a website dedicated to the memory of both Christina and Christian. The QR gravestone application has been around for about a year now. Now all headstones can tell someone's story, not just names and dates. You can get the link to Christina's website by logging on to our sites. And coming up in sports, thrills and spills with Big Sky Collegiate Rodeo action with Bobby Oler. But first, in the Montana Minute, an attempted kidnapping from Great Falls to tell you about. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back.